Hey everyone, and welcome back to Shed Show Talk with me, Paul, and today we're looking at the latest news on UFOs from around the world. We're going to actually look at NASA, and at 2 p.m. tomorrow, NASA will unveil new discoveries about aliens, oceans within Earth's solar system during a press conference tomorrow at around 2 p.m. Well, by the time you watch this video, it will be today. So we'll be looking at that press conference in great detail, because it's a very cliffhanging title, almost a clickbait title that they've released here. Well, an ex-NASA employee by the name of Keith Cowing, or should I say an alleged ex-NASA employee, here on his webpage, the first thing he says is he's a webmaster, but his website here hasn't been updated since July 21st, 2016. He says he's a webmaster, an astrobiologist, journalist, former rocket scientist, and a recovering ex-civil servant. Well, this guy's saying, basically, that what NASA has found is air vents in one of Saturn's moons, in an ocean moon, in an ice-covered moon. And he's saying that they found these vents, and some scientists believe that that's where life here on Earth started off, creating a habitable zone in this alien ocean that is on the moon of Saturn. So he's saying that they're going to discuss that this potential life-harboring planet or moon is in our solar system, and it's going to be the focus of the search for life, the alien search for life that we're going to do within our technological means right now. And it's going to happen here within our solar system. Now, what could that mean? Could we get there and find a civilization living underwater in this habitable zone? Well, not necessarily. Just because this zone is habitable doesn't mean that it's inhabited. So I guess tomorrow all eyes are on this press conference from NASA, who often hold these press conferences with these grand titles, and then nothing ever comes of it. But I hold out hope that tomorrow it may be different. Our first UFO report comes from Myrtle Beach, which is in South Carolina, and these guys have a ground level beachfront hotel room for the week. And her first night, she wakes up at 5 a.m. or so, and she sees this orange fireball orb for a few hours, and she says it defied physics. The video here is really good footage of what it is that they're seeing. I'm going to go ahead and roll the video for you guys to watch.
Now it looks more normal.
Now that it's getting brighter outside.
It looks like a
Ooh, you should see the way it looks. Oh my god. You should see the way it's coming out on video. It looks like a donut or something. It's so weird. And then there's a light, another light out here that looks just the same on top of the water. The ocean.
When you zoom in on that, it looks really weird.
Yeah, when you zoom in on it, it looks like a donut. That one, and then this one's just like blinking.
It's just jumping around. It makes no sense.
Wow.
You see that?
It's like defying physics.
It just disappeared, never did for it. It disappeared.
Whoa.
It's that gray spot up there. Did you see that?
Alright, there we go. What is that? You can hear them talking about how this object is jumping around and defying gravity. You can hear just their astonishment and amazement at what it is that they're seeing. This is a tourist area, so if you've been in this area and seen this or anything like that, as always, let us know here at Shed Show Talk. It's a really interesting phenomena. We're seeing lots of these kind of phenomena all around the globe right now. Definitely an increase this year. I think there's been around a 40% increase in these kind of sightings, and it's really exciting to be able to record and see what all of these other people are actually seeing around the globe. Our next report comes from Miami, Florida, and this is a result of a UFO summoning. So they'd spent several hours summoning UFOs, and these UFOs appeared. Now, you might remember me and Beth, after watching a summoning video, went out onto the deck and summoned our own UFO, and it was incredible, the result of that. You can check that out. It's in the playlist here on the UFO video. It's really strange how it happens. I kind of feel crazy saying it, but if you go outside and you call out for these UFOs, take a recording device with you and send it into us here at shedshowtalk.com. But let's check out their video. It's a little bit difficult to see, so if you're on a phone or something like that, I apologize, but that's why I've zoomed in on these orbs, these lights that appeared in the sky. Check this video out.
I don't know. Are they balloons? I don't know. I think the way they're staying together, balloons might not do that exactly like that. Like, I can't tell if I'm catching them or not. I don't want to go, if you can go up and scroll, like, zoom in. I was able to on mine, so I probably can't. All the way to the right, or... Yeah, I did. Still haven't played it yet. Other... I have no idea if the camera's getting it. This is a miracle. I still see two together. The way they're floating together. Yeah, balloons would do that. They would scatter.
All right, there we go. So you can see these orbs in the sky, and they are moving as well. If you restart that video, let's just take a look again right at the start of this video of these orbs here. You can see them in the sky there, and they are moving as well.
I don't know.
You know, look at that. One of they're moving pretty quickly. In fact, they just disappear from camera there. I'm gonna re-roll that. Just check this out, and they kind of come together, and then they just ship off. The way they go. So you'll see this. They're not very steady with the hand. I would always suggest taking a tripod if you're going to do this outside. Look at them. They come together here. Boom. They're gone. What on earth is this phenomena? Again, I've done it. We went out onto the deck of my house. It happens. It's real. I don't know how. I can't explain to you why. But it's definitely a phenomena that happens, that these beings or whatever it is that we're summoning up there respond to us. And there has been talk, obviously, of alien life being telepathic. And is this a kind of a guardian angels for the Earth, looking after us from all sorts of different things, as well as destroying ourselves, maybe, who knows. But again, caution when summoning things like this. You never know what you might be letting in. So just make sure that your intentions are pure when you do it, I guess. I'm more skeptical of things bad can happen. I think that whatever this is a phenomena that everybody should experience for sure. And I definitely encourage you guys to do it with friends and witnesses, and call out for these UFOs. Maybe we'll do a training session on them one day on how to call. I know that me and Beth are going to be attempting it again soon. All right, our next report takes us over to Sao Paulo in Brazil. And again, more of these orbs showing up in the daytime. And again, very difficult to see on your device, but I'm going to roll the video for you. And if you're having trouble seeing it, you can see here this spot in the sky here. And on the video that we're rolling, you can actually see them on the video also. Look at, you can see this object coming kind of in and out of focus on the camera there. Again, very similar to the last sighting. I think that this phenomena is just so usual now that if you look up into the sky enough times, keeping your eyes to the sky and being ready to record at any time, that you will also see your own version of this. I mean, probably one of the reasons why you guys have come across our channel is because you've had your own experience. I'd love to hear about that. Put any experience that you've had in the comments below, and if you've got any video footage of it, send it to us here at shedshowtalk@gmail.com. Again, shedshowtalk@gmail.com. All right, our next sighting comes from Seal Beach in California, and California is a hotbed of activity. If you're going to go on a UFO spotting holiday, forget Area 51, forget Roswell, go to California, check out the skies, see what's happening. However, this sighting I have a little bit of skepticism with, because it is just that good, it's that clear that these objects are in the sky and one disappears. It's almost too good to be true. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and roll the video here. Alright, there we go. One object disappears. I'm going to play it again. So these two objects are floating around above what looks like to be a courtyard, and the other one is just left there floating around. It's 10 seconds, if that, of footage of whatever this event is. 6 seconds of footage. I mean, I would have just carried on filming and filming and filming. The one object there disappears. Now, I just saw something when I looked more closely as this thing disappears. Oh, wow, maybe. I'm going to grab that here, and I'm going to actually just zoom in, because it doesn't just disappear. Actually, as this object zooms off, you see it turn into this little spear. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna put it into a picture for you guys to see. All right, look at this. After that spaceship or UFO disappears from frame, I've gone back, I've looked at it again, and there's this sphere, and it travels across the screen. So maybe this isn't CGI at all. Maybe this is actual real footage of an alien craft that is observing the area of where this was taken. I mean, check this out. Okay, so you have these two craft here, and boom, that disappears, and you can see it. This orb flies. It's you check it out. It's right over. You see these two tips of the trees here, and this little orb zooms across where the tip to the right, the right tip of this tree is, and it disappears off into the background. Again, watch the in the sky. That one disappears, and then this orb right here travels across the sky that I managed to capture on its way. This is actually possibly incredible footage right here of a UFO. It's really clear. I really thought this was CGI, but as I was explaining it to you guys in the video, this orb catches my eye that flies off as this craft disappears. Okay, I kind of believe it a little bit more now. I thought it just disappeared. That to me looks really CGI, but there is a remnant of this craft, a spear. It looks like it just goes right up and then disappears over this tree. And if you didn't see that, if you're on your phone, get on a computer, come back to the video and check that out, because it's incredible footage. I've changed my mind on this just by reporting on it to you guys. Let me know what you think this is. Our next sighting comes from Michigan. Our last sighting comes from Michigan. I actually have loads of sightings. I'm going to save them for the next video that we do, because I've been running so long on that last sighting. I didn't expect to spend more than a few seconds on that, but seeing that orb as it just as the craft disappears, it doesn't disappear, is incredible. But our last sighting takes us to Michigan, and this guy was filming a storm, and in this storm comes an object that enters the screen for a couple of seconds and flies around. It's so quick, but this storm in itself is epic, and I've seen a UFO in storms. I've actually got pictures of it. I might bring them up. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, but check this out. Wow, there you go. This object is like zooming around the picture here in this storm. What do you think that could be from Michigan? And again, I'll pull out the UFO that I saw in a storm where lightning was just cracking all around this thing. And I got some really good pictures of it. I actually reported it to MUFON at the time. It was before I did videos. It was a storm from last year. And these things are definitely attracted to storms, for sure. All right, that sums up all of our UFO news that we can fit into today's show. Thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. Me and Beth really appreciate it. And just to let you know, we actually started up our own Patreon page, and it's where you're able to donate to the cause of Shed Show Talk, looking into unidentified flying objects and paranormal supernatural activity that's really on the increase around the world. And in fact, this week, Beth is releasing a video that made every hair on my body stand up on end. It's an exclusive to Shed Show Talk. It's never been seen anywhere before, so watch out for that video. It really is quite astonishing. Again, if you've got any videos of your own or any sightings of your own, send it in to us here at shedshowtalk@gmail.com. Again, that's shedshowtalk@gmail.com. And don't forget, guys, keep your eyes to the sky and be ready to record at any time. You just don't know when it's going to be you that has an experience.